Nivedita is here by taking a new video on the topic Methods of Asexual Reproduction Part 3. Actually, Part 3 is written because already two videos have been uploaded and this is the third video related to the topic. Same topic means asexual reproduction. And in this video, we will study the methods like budding and spore formation. So begin with the budding. See, the budding word is from bud, means the structure which is used for asexual reproduction is a bud. So it is the method of production of individual from an outgrowth, and that outgrowth is the bud, and this outgrowth develops in the parent body. Okay, and we have the example for the budding process as yeast and hydra. In both yeast, you know very well, this is a unicellular fungus. Okay, yeast वो है जिसे हम यूज़ किया करते हैं इडली बनाते समय, ढोकला बनाते समय, उसमें डोसा बनाते समय yeast वो है, तो yeast is a fungus, unicellular fungus. Okay, so this is seen in yeast and the hydra one. So what happens at first? At first, bulging on the body appears, and this bulge or outgrowth appears as a result of repeated cell division. This bud, this enlarges in size by division of cells and it attains the shape like that of the parent. Okay, and finally two conditions are there: whether the bud detaches from the parent body and may it remain attached. So this way complete organism like that of parent develops from a small bud. And this is the example of hydra also. In hydra you can see in the diagram, first a small outgrowth develops which grows in size and finally it detaches from the parent body and just grows or get mature like that of budding in yeast. Already I explained. Okay, this is the most common method of reproduction in yeast, which is a fungus, and this is important to know that it occurs under favorable conditions, and in the favorable conditions during this time a small bud like outgrowth develops which gradually enlarges in size, and the nucleus, as it is a unicellular one, so nucleus also enlarges and divides into two daughter nuclei, and one of the nuclei goes into the bud and other remains in the parent cell. Gradually bud becomes almost of the same size as parent cell, and then constriction develops and the bud gets detached. So this way budding in yeast it occurs. This is diagrammatic representation of budding in yeast. The different stages are shown, how the constriction develops, how the nucleus enlarges, and in the third diagram you can see the nucleus divides into two parts and one is in the now next method of asexual reproduction is spore formation. Spore are very fine minute structures. Okay, and these are produced in the sporangia. स्पोरेंजिया के अंदर स्पोर्स डेवलप हुआ करते हैं, बहुत सारे स्पोर्स एक स्पोरेंजिया के अंदर डेवलप होते हैं. सो हियर स्पोर इज अ reproductive structure. Okay, and it detaches from the parent body and give rise to new individual. ये parent body में से अलग हो जाएगा और फिर जहाँ भी गिरेगा वहाँ पे germinate होके ये individual को grow करेगा. So this is a very common method in bacteria and fungi. And if we talk of fungi, कि फंजाई में कैसे होता है। तो जो स्पोरेंजिया होता है ये फंगल हाइफा उसके ऊपर डेवलप हुआ करता है। फंगल हाइफा डेवलप्स स्पोरेंजियम and the nucleus of the sporangium divides several times and each nuclei takes a bit of थोड़ा सा साइटोप्लाज्म लेकर एक स्पोर में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है। एंड व्हाट हैपन्स आफ्टर दैट, जो स्पोरेंजियम हुआ करता है वो रप्चर हो जाता है, बस्ट हो जाया करता है, और बस्ट होने के साथ ही सारे स्पोर्स एयर में रिलीज हो जाते हैं। और जहाँ भी ये जिस भी सबस्ट्रेटम पर गिरते हैं, each sporangium grows into new hypha on germinate. So this can be seen in this diagram. See here, mycelium दिखाई दे रहा है, rhizoidal hypha that is substratum है, और कुछ erect hypha भी देखने मिल रहे हैं जो स्पोरेंजियोफोर उस हाइफा को कहते हैं जिस पर स्पोरेंजिया लगा हुआ करता है। Okay, so that is sporangia and the hypha is sporangiophore, and when this sporangium gets mature ये bust हो जाता है। Okay, so this way the spore formation occurs in fungi.